over my shoulder as I get older, getting tired of motherfuckers saying, Warren, I told you. You don't hear what I hear. But it's so hard to live through these years with these funny bunny niggas. Ain't shit changing. Got my mama wondering if I'm gang banging, but I don't pay attention to these father figures. I just handle mine and I'm rolling with my niggas. You don't see what I see. Every day as paying videos, take a look over my shoulder as I get older, getting tired of motherfuckers saying, Warren, I told you. You don't hear what I hear. But it's so hard to live through these years with these funny bunny niggas. Ain't shit changing. Got my mama wondering if I'm gang banging, but I don't pay attention to these father figures. I just handle mine and I'm rolling with my niggas. You don't see what I see. Every day as paying videos, take a look over my shoulder as I get older, getting tired of motherfuckers saying, Warren, I told you. You don't hear what I hear. But it's so hard to live through these years with.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of KM Video Live Streams. I know you hating on my Dodgers, but it's all good, man. Who's in first place? Michelle, good to see you back in here. I know you done toe up that Popeye's chicken. Western Ave, what up with you? Yeah, that Oreo team is special, man. Y'all got a good shot this year, man. Y'all got the best infield in baseball. Y'all need help in the outfield position, though. Mullins can't do it all. But you got some decent pitching, got some decent hitting. And when your hitting comes together, y'all ought to be all right, man. Y'all ought to be all right. A lot of those guys aren't doing any hitting right. Bed bugs in your hotel. What the hell? Better sue them. Get a lot of money, bro. Get a lot of money. Padres in whose house? Not in this house. Niggas, you crazy? Padres choke every year. I would be ashamed to admit I was a Padre fan. Bellhead, been seeing you up in here a lot lately, man. What's going on? Hi, Chief. Good to see you back. Time to exit Tony Moore. For real, he tripping. He ought to be taking pictures and shit. Go to the doctor, document all that, man. This nigga say he got big bugs. What? Man, you better shut that place down, man. Man, what? Don, what up, man? So what's going on, y'all? What's the latest? The latest and the greatest. Coco Gauff made it to the finals. She's going up against number one. Anthony Brown, what up with you? Yeah, that was a cool little DJ session. Captain Cole is smooth with it, man. He's so smooth with it and on beat. I think he's a lot better when he did the West Coast gangster music, man. He really had the channel rocking that night. No, you just have to ride him regardless, especially if you're from Dago. All right, if you're from Dago, I get it. Or if you're from Six Deuce, I get it. But for real though, nah. Padres choke, Manny Machado choke, Fernando Tatis Jr. cheater. Pitching is never up to par, right? But yeah, ain't nothing going on but the rent. I heard that Fred in Alaska. Shit. Out there, can't you just get an igloo for free, man? You can't go set up like a large doghouse and just sleep in that motherfucker. Burn some fire, put some wood in there, and burn the fire, man. JC Senior, what it do? Yeah, Michelle, he was rocking that night, right? We need an oldies night. I don't know why DJ Vegas don't ever come up in here and give us a show, right? Fred in Alaska, man, no. You can't get an igloo out there for cheap, homie, like renting a store spot. Ain't it dark half the time out there anyway? Bears in Alaska? Oh, shit. I didn't know they had bears in Alaska. That's why Sarah Palin liked to go hunting. Man, we talk about the educational system in Los Angeles Unified School District and how poor it is. But then you got somebody like Sarah Palin that thought she saw Russia from Alaska. What type of educational system they got? A moose down. Now that I wouldn't mess with. Man, not no moose. Not a moose. Shit. I don't know nothing about a moose, but I know I'll get the hell out of his way. It's daylight now during the summer, right? Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice is from Alaska? Is that what you're trying to tell me? James Cash, what up, homeboy? "100% Land of the Midnight Sun." The Midnight Sun. That sounds something like a place Goob would like to go to. Do you see a lot of UFOs? What you think the Lakers should do in the offseason? Fire sale. Straight fire sale. Maybe they could trade the Milwaukee Bucks for Dame Lillard. Maybe they could go pick up the little guy with the big ears from the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe they could pick him up. Then if you pick up Trey Young, you got to pick up some defenders. We got some defenders, but we need some better defenders. Shit. Mario Chalmers from Alaska, he was a good player. I like Mario Chalmers. He was a good player. Yeah, Boston advanced, man. They had one bad game, man, and we was all over Jason Tatum and the squad, and boom, they didn't lose another game. You signing and trading LaFlop though, it's probably be a good deal, right? But Bronny just showed out yesterday in the NBA Combine, so he might have just did himself a lot of justice. I mean, if we had DeRozan, he's more like a Clipper to me. DeRozan should go to the Clippers. Now, Inglewood will be closer to his home than Crypto Arena. So go on and go to the Clippers, man. I remember when I first met Baby Crazo. We talked about gambling and sports and the gang stuff. And Baby Crazo said, man, DeMar DeRozan, I cut him off. And you really shouldn't speak out of turn. You should let people speak. He said, DeMar DeRozan. I said, that bum, I can't stand that bum. He'll play good. He'll get you 20 points. And at the end of the game, guaranteed choker, guaranteed loser. He's going to miss at the free throw line. He's going to miss the layup. He's going to miss the three. No, he's a bum. And then I let Crazo speak. And Crazo knows this guy. He knows the family. So I felt a little bit stupid, but I was adamant in what I was saying. And we seen it happen this year, man. It's a good player that just can't win when it counts. And I disagree that he would bring the Clippers a ring. I highly disagree. He would make them more competitive. But now let's talk about the postseason. Now you're gonna have Westbrook. You're going to have Paul George, or let's call him Boy George. You got Boy George, Westbrook, and then DeMar DeRozan. Man, what? You got to go to Kawhi Leonard every time for the last shot. There's no way you want none of them dudes taking the last shot. Of course, Kawhi be hurt again. Somebody will step on his toe or something. Somebody will pull one of his braids too hard. His hairstylist might have a rubber band too tight in his braids, Rings are hard to come by nowadays. They've always been hard, but at least back in the day, you had so many competitive teams that You would rotate finals victories, right? Dwayne Parker, what up? What to do? Yeah, I don't know. I think the only rings the Clippers will ever get is a wedding ring, man. And they'll probably be the one receiving the wedding ring. They won't be the one buying the wedding ring. That franchise is horrible. But anyway, let's go on. Let's move on. What's going on YouTube, y'all? Any new movies? What's cracking? I don't know why Tom Brady regrets the roast. What happened now? I thought everybody loved it so much. But Tom Brady says he regrets it. What happened? I didn't see the story. Clipper fans hate when I talk about the Clippers, don't they? But it's all good, man. You know, when you sorry, you just sorry. Remember the New Orleans Aints? Paper bags over their face. Remember the Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans used to come to the games with paper bags on their face? Y'all remember that? They had James Harden too, man. So yeah, so that's our fifth player on the Clippers, man. James Harden, another one, dog. That's just a bad combination of players on the same squad, dog. So you have to start looking at the management and the front office. Damn, the roast was like an awards ceremony. It was so many celebrities there. They was there to see the gold or what? Hey Kev, you doing any more interviews soon? Got some classic for you. Actually, I am not doing any interviews soon. But what classics do you have for me? And are you sure you got them for me, or will you pass them along to another channel? Oh, that's what's up, man. The GOAT. Unknown comic from the Gong Show could start for the Clippers. You ain't lying. Or that fool in New York. Was it the Roxy? Not the Roxy. What was that, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where the clown come out and gone you? They need to get Cedric Ceballos for help with the Clippers. Sound like DeRozan will work well with the Warriors. They need a good, steady 2 3/4 score. Man, the Warriors about to fall apart, man. The Warriors need a new squad, man. Do you think Dallas can match up with the Nuggets if they play? Ultimately, I think the Nuggets would beat Dallas, but I think Dallas could possibly get him a few problems, right? Dallas is a really good team when they're on, but overall, they're not going to play any defense. You have a guy on that squad that named Kyrie Irving. Kyrie's pretty good, but Kyrie a lot of times will let you go right past him and just swipe at the ball. Luka Doncic, no defense whatsoever. Anybody could score on him. If I could pull my grandmother from up out of her casket, I bet she scores six on that fool every night. Darvin Ham could start for the Clippers, right? No defense, no rings. I'm with that. You know I got to bring them to you. The MF who started this gangster stuff. All right. I rewatched the Venice Shoreline series today. Always a classic interview. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to see the Mavericks as the Cowboys and just take it. No defense is right. Absolutely. Tobias, man, how do you become a fan of all these Dallas teams, man? Are you from Dallas? What's your lineage to Dallas? I'm waiting on your answer. But anyway, man, I don't know Anthony Brown. I don't know who you could have in store. That's for sure. You originally from Texas, all right? That's what's up. You probably come from Bastrop. You probably from Bastrop. You just cheering for Dallas. Yeah, what it do? What it do? Marcus Young, cuz, you know, this is for show. Glasses Malone last night. Yeah, Glasses was all right. He was, yeah. That's what's up. He said he's gonna get G Perico. I haven't even reached out to G Perico to ask him. I did ask Chico Bean a while back. I don't know if Chico Bean is feeling us anymore, y'all. Maybe he's too big for us. Chico Bean got too big. He's too rich. He get paid too much an hour to come on KMV, man. It's all right. It's all right. I'm a baby outlaw, like OGQ said. That was a classic. Man, that was hilarious to me. Like, Q's is a baby outlaw. That was hilarious. Come to find out, Johnny Spain was one too. Tyson, man, Tyson. Y'all ask that question every night. Mike Tyson. You need a line on me? Shh. Chico Bean's coming to Vegas in July. I hit him up and said, Chico Bean, I'll see you when you come out here. He didn't respond. He probably thought I was going to ask him for a free ticket. Didn't you already talk to G Perico? Yeah, but I didn't talk to him about coming on live. That was forever ago. You should get Baby Sody from A-Tray on. Schoolyard Knockout. What's up, man? Why we can't get Blue from Schoolyard on? Ain't there some schoolyards we could get on, dog? But no, you know what, Anthony Brown, you could always email me, dog. Email me or hit me up on Instagram. Cause it's hard to get in touch with me over the phone, man. I be sucker ducking, man. That's a full-time job. I got to have my phone on don't accept calls, man. You see they closing them right. I just seen that. I ain't mad at them, though. Is Steve Wynn going down, though? If they close the Mirage, what about Treasure Island? What about the Wynn? What about the other casino he got next door to the Wynn? My IG, Big Kev Mac 1. No, because anybody with $1 million, they know how to email you. Anybody with $1 million know how to come on live and be like, Kev, here go my hookup or here go my number. Right? Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Anybody that know me know I'm dead serious, man. I'm gonna tell you when you meet. I can't speak for none of y'all in the comment section, but when you meet, you get phone calls about every little thing you say on YouTube. You get phone calls about every little negativity. You get phone calls whenever somebody tells their history, somebody's going to disagree with it or say they got something wrong. Anytime you talk about you won some money or you getting ready to go travel or you finna buy something, you're going to get phone calls asking for some money, right? You get the phone calls from 20 years ago, we got a baby together. You need to meet your son or your daughter, nigga, from 2000. I mean, I was locked up in 2000. Well, 2001. How old is your baby? Get the date straight first. Uh, Bill collectors, you know what I'm saying? How long would you disappear after winning $1 million? I wouldn't disappear at all unless it was to go to the real estate office to get a house. Don't have 1 million, but shot you 10. Oh, that's cool. Let me see. What up, Stan? Yeah, good looking out, Marcus. But yeah, the Cash App never shuts off, Marcus. It's just the incoming calls. So it's too much negativity for me, man. I don't like all that negativity. Then you got friends that want you to not like friends. Don't put me in that situation. This was your friend for 40 years. He was your friend before he was my friend, nigga. Don't get mad at me now, nigga. right? So yeah, man, it's rough being me, man. Showing support, bro. Solid channel, interviews, and lives. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stan, my bro. The Dodgers lost, man. It's all good. Still in first place. And the Giants ain't even gonna come in second. The Giants gonna come in third. Like I said before the season began. Dodgers first, Padres second. Oh no, I take that back. I said the Diamondbacks will come in second. Don't let me switch it up now. Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Padres, Giants. How about that? The new Planet Apes movie is 10/10 must see to the chat and care maker. Nas Sims, what up? My bro Stan, what up? What up? What up? What up, Stan? Padres are not coming in first. They the first to come in third is what they'll be. Thanks for the movie popcorn tip. Oh shit. You get that cash up, homie. Roderick Bell. Let me see. Absolutely denied, but I got your comment though. Round two, salute Mac Here's the Maniacs for show. Black Warrior Spirit, what it do? What it do? What it do? You think the Rangers going back? No, but the Rangers play good ball though. I like the Rangers. Cowboys got a hard schedule. Let me see the Cowboys schedule. Dallas Cowboys 2024 football schedule. Wait a minute. See, that's why you can't believe a Cowboy fan. This nigga say they got a hard schedule. They play the Commanders first. Then they play the Panthers. Man, what? They play two of the worst teams in football. This nigga said they got a hard schedule. Man, what? Nigga, you scared and paranoid already, man. We know you don't have no faith in your squad. Man, what in the hell? This nigga said they got a hard schedule. Oh my God. If them niggas don't start off 2-0, I know it's gonna be a problem. Albert Bill or Gary Sheffield. You know what, man? Um, I'd be very, very, very biased for Gary Sheffield. I thought he was a great hitter. I actually thought he was underrated and dogged out because he was Afrocentric, and they gave him a bad rap in Major League Baseball, which is a predominantly white sport, white owners. It's a white franchise. And so I really like Sheffield. He did good in Dodger Stadium where it's hard for players to actually put up numbers. But Albert Bell, man, my answer is Albert Bell. He was a hell of a player, man. JD, what up? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what popped up on my phone. Shit. 2024 Dallas Cowboys football schedule. I mean, let's say it's the Dallas Cowboys football schedule. Oh, but you know what? Them ain't the first two games. So, okay, I see what you're saying. They open up with the Browns. 11:24 they play the Commanders. 12:15 they play the Panthers. 12:29 the Eagles. So I'm just not looking at the schedule in sequence. It's just what Siri gives me. You know, my Siri's a prostitute, man. She don't work right, man. She be on the track. Never ever try to holler at her. She won't holler back. Good evening to all the lovely ladies of KMV. Shout out to my sister if she's watching. Do you think the Dodgers will ever get a new stadium to match the SoFi Stadium height? You know what? They damn sure should. I don't think they will, but they should. They should have been and done that. They keep doing all these renovations, and the renovations ain't really helped nothing, right? Best National League pitcher from your era and not from the Dodgers. Kurt Schilling or Randy Johnson. Cowboys playing at the Raiders in preseason. Browns gonna give them their first loss. Salute. All right, all right. Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson's before my era, man, but Bob Gibson was a great pitcher. I used to like J.R. Richards a lot too, man. Tom Glavine was probably better than Greg Maddux, no? We got Mike Maddox, man. We had Greg's brother, man. He was a ball. Oh yeah, Nolan Ryan was nice. But shit, I still like J.R. Richards better than I like Nolan Ryan. Still, Kurt Schilling was hard though. Tom Seaver was nice. No, not Fernando. Fernando was cool though. Fernando had Dodger Stadium rocking, boy. Lil Rick, good looking out. Same to you, man. Did you see the Astros Blanco get tossed for the substance on his glove? Yeah, they always cheating. They got caught cheating again, man. They need to kick that team out the league, man. Shouldn't be no more Houston Astros, dog. Should make a move and start from scratch, man. Ownership should be stripped of their team and should never be allowed to own another Major League Baseball team. Yeah, I spoke on Ron Guidry the other night. Yeah, he was a damn good pitcher. Man, it was a guy. Let me see. Yeah, Steve Carlton was awesome. Them some good names. You guys pulling out some great names. No arguments here. Mariano Rivera was probably the best closer of all time. Dennis Eckersley was good. Astros are cheaters, dude. Quit playing. I used to like the spaceman Bill Lee a lot. Raleigh Fingers, of course, was nice. And Trevor Hoffman, he was cool. He was cool. He was real cool. But honestly, Billy Wagner was hard too. Best catcher ever. That's a good one, man. For those that like hitters, it would be Mike Piazza, but Johnny Bench was a really good catcher. Like playing baseball. Tom I used to like this dude named Simmons, man, Terry Simmons. He was a switch hitting catcher. Benito Santiago, he was hard. He used to throw people out from his knees. Eric Gagne had a good year, I agree. Alex Rodriguez, what Alex Rodriguez got to do with any of this conversation? Thurman Munson, I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you another guy I used to like. I used to like Charles Johnson too, man. Charles Johnson was a bad dude behind that plate. I want to say Roy Campanella. Oh shit! I'm gonna tell y'all who I didn't like. It was a player I didn't like, man. He would always beat me when I bet, and he would always beat the Dodgers, man. And his first name is like some of these guys that be talking mess on YouTube. Who know who I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, I used to love Ivan Rodriguez, man. How could I forget Pudge Rodriguez? I spoke on one dude. His name was Gary Carter, Montreal Expos. But who I'm talking about now, how could y'all not know Buster Posey, man? I couldn't stand that dude. Buster Posey would always beat me, man. But Pudge was one of the best. Like I said, Roy Campanella, he was better than all of these current catchers. Carlton Fisk was pretty damn good. I'm not up on any of the other catchers, man. But again, I grew up watching Johnny Bench. I grew up watching Johnny Bench and Steve Yeager, right? Thurman Munson. Let me see. I thought I had a Johnny Bench up in here, but maybe I don't. I got Johnny Bench somewhere, though. Shame on me if I don't have a Johnny Bench. Oh, man, I got some straight bombs in here. Oh, I got a Jerome Bettis up in here. Dale Murphy. He was a home run hitter, but oh, no. Man, you just naming baseball players, man. These dudes specifically said pitchers, closers, and catchers. Man, you just Bill here, you just throwing names out there, names you heard play baseball. You don't know nothing about positions, man. Your girl tell you to put her in doggy, man. You got her in 6'9". You trying to eat the booty instead of slap the booty. Raleigh Fingers like us. No, I don't like social, man. Roger Bell got you, man. Got you. A little bit delayed, but I got you. Man, Tony Pena, yeah, he was pretty good. But I'm telling you, man, the guys you guys are naming are not even like top 10 players. You got to go back to Johnny Bench, Roy Campanella. Like I said, Piazza, if you like stick, he would be one of the top 10 all-time catchers. But those other guys, Kelly Jansen was too shaky, bro. Kelly Jansen, he may have had the numbers. In fact, I think he did have the numbers. But Kelly Jansen was shaky on me. I thought I mentioned Eckersley, but Eckersley was one of the best. But with what's his name? Forgot his name. Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen. With him, Dodgers might be up 2-0, 2-1 in the ninth inning. You bring Jansen in. He gonna get 2 or 3 players on base, man. He might have a bases loaded on me with 1 out or no outs, and you be like, "Oh no, man, this bum gonna blow the game," and he might get out of it. But nah, he was a cardiac kid, man. Ron Say played third base, man. Y'all got to get your positions together, bro. Yeah, I did. Trevor Hoffman, I said he was good, man. Trevor Hoffman was good. I named the best closers in baseball, period, man. Them the ones I named are the best, period. I like Gary Carter, but see, this the thing. That's what I was trying to explain to Tony Moore. If you know baseball and you come from the era when these guys played, Mike Piazza was one of the worst defensive catchers in the history of baseball. He was horrible. Anybody could go out there, man. Some of y'all grandmamas could steal a base on Mike Piazza. He had no arm. He had no accuracy. Mike Piazza had a big stick, man. That's why he's a Hall of Famer, man. Mike Piazza actually didn't even play catcher, if you guys know the story. I know I'm going to run some people. El Duque was hard. So what happened is Mike Piazza's godfather was Tommy Lasorda, the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And after he no longer managed, he was still part of the Dodgers playing personnel. And the Dodgers needed a catcher. We didn't have no good back catcher, so Tommy Lasorda told Mike Piazza play back catcher. And he told the Dodger organization, I have a godson that can play Major League Baseball for us at back catcher. And that's how Mike Piazza gets the job as catcher for the Dodgers. So if it wasn't for Tommy Lasorda, Piazza would have never played catcher in Major League Baseball. He may not have ever made it to the major leagues. If so, he would have made it as either a first baseman or outfielder. Tommy Lasorda and Piazza are both from the Philadelphia area. Carlton Fisk was a great catcher. Yeah, I mentioned Carlton Fisk. He was. Boston Red Sox. Oh, yeah, Sandy Alomar. Yeah, Sandy Alomar was cool, too. Yeah, sometimes it's who you know and what you know, right? I see everybody keep saying Pudge Rodriguez. Yeah, we mentioned Pudge. He was good. Pudge was real good. I'd be surprised if I don't still have a Pudge Rodriguez rookie card. I know Pudge Rodriguez came from where? Where did he come from? Did he come from? It wasn't the Dominican, right? He came from where? Babe Ruth didn't play back catcher. Did he come from Colombia? No. Was it Colombia? Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Pudge Rodriguez, I know he came from Puerto Rico, right? But he was a good hitter and a great catcher. Cuba? Okay. All right. Cuba. All right. Cuba. My bad, y'all. See, Seattle Flea said Puerto Rico, too. I think he came from Puerto Rico. Was he a Cuban? Somebody look it up for me, man. I think he was from Puerto Rico, dog. Oh, y'all looked it up. He was from Cuba. All right, I got you. Thank you, Marcus Young, cuz. See, I know a little bit about baseball, man. I tell y'all, the memory come and go. I know a lot of things. I know a lot of things that I forget, but a lot of things I be on point with. So that's all I know about Pudge Rodriguez, man. Can you tell me more? Thank you, Don Smalls. Man, yeah, Pudge was a good player. Pudge used to steal bases too. That's another thing I liked about Pudge because you don't find a lot of catchers with speed, and he has speed. But if you guys remember Charles Johnson, black catcher for the Florida Marlins, he got traded to the Dodgers in a big trade where Sheffield and all those dudes came to LA. Charles Johnson was a hell of a back catcher with a hell of an arm. But he had power too. He just struck out too much. His batting average was too low, and he was black, so he didn't have much room for error as a back catcher. As a black catcher in Major League Baseball, it was always an uphill battle for him. Did you guys know that Mookie Betts could not play Little League Baseball? Did you guys know the only reason why Mookie Betts was able to play baseball as a kid is because his mom created her own team and got that team in a Little League? Uh, you forgetting Yankees catcher. We said Thurman Munson. Who's the other catcher? Did y'all know that about Mookie Betts, man? Mookie Betts' mom got tired because no coaches would let Mookie Betts play on their team as a little kid. They said he was too small. So everybody that she went to, like, I want my son to play. No, he's too small. He's too small. So she put together a team, and Mookie Betts was balling. And he's still balling to this day. He has a championship in Boston, a championship in LA. He's putting up hell of a stats, class act. His mama raised him right. Oh, no, I ain't putting Joe Girardi up there, bro. Yeah, man, Mookie Betts is a special player, man. Really good dude. And it's crazy because as a kid, now I'm not speaking as an adult because I never even considered size as an adult, but as a kid, baseball was always that sport where size didn't matter. In football, it mattered, but you could get away with being a small running back or a small kick returner, punt returner. But it was always said when I was young that baseball was the only sport where size didn't matter. So it's kind of shocking that they wouldn't let Is there a documentary on? Not that I know of. You want me to make one? You want me to reach out to his mom? Hey, moms, can you come on my show so I could put together a little KMV profile on your son, Mookie? What up, Sharif? What up, Colorado Springs? Yogi Berra before our time. That's what I said. What the question posed to me was during my time. Again, like I said about Josh Gibson and them, they were a little bit before my time. Vise Kahima was hard. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Played for the Eagles, punt returner, kick returner. But see, that's what I'm saying. There were exceptions in the NFL, but like basketball, you had a couple of dudes, your Muggsy Bogues. Who else used to have leapers? You had a couple of small dudes in the NBA, but it's hard to believe. See, this is why you didn't mind a small dude in baseball. Because in baseball, a small guy at the plate makes it for a smaller strike zone. Spud Webb. Thank you, Western Air. I'm telling you, you're not a female. You got to be a motherfucking dude, man. How the hell you know about Spud Webb, fool? Don't tell me you used to dream about it. Hoping that nigga hop up in your bed one night. But no, on the real, in baseball, a small guy makes for a small strike zone. And so he's used to throwing pitches to 8 guys that's tall. So it's harder for him to get the little guy out. So you use the little guy. That's why Ricky Henderson used to bend down so low. So the pitchers couldn't throw too many strikes. And when they throw that strike, just like Barry Bonds, man, you got a small window. That little small square. And Ricky would bang, dog. Kev, do you know any good players from the professional Negro Leagues? Satchel Paige. You mean, do I know him? My grandmother's husband was from the Negro Leagues, Kansas City Monarchs. So I knew him. I knew some of Satchel Paige's family. There was a guy on my street. He got a nephew from the turf. He used to always tell me, Satchel Paige is my cousin. Man, I didn't believe that shit. I used to be like, give me a jersey. Give me a rookie card. Give me something. And he would always tell me, I'll get you something. He never got me nothing, and I never believed it. But yeah, they were related to Satchel Paige, man. Michael Adams, Denver Nuggets, 5'9". I don't remember Michael Adams. But yeah, Mookie proved them dudes wrong. That go back to me telling you guys, I used to always talk, man, I'm running everybody out of here, but I don't give a damn. I'm talking sports tonight. Everybody want to come in here for the YouTube drama and ask me opinions about different people. Did they do this and did they do that? We're not having that tonight. Emmett was 5'9". That's why I said you could be a running back in the NFL, though. You could be a running back. But as I used to tell you guys, I believe that scouts and high school coaches, little league coaches can do a lot of disservice. Muggsy Bogues can do a lot of disservice to kids coming up. They actually hold the keys to a kid's future, a kid's career, and a lot of times they don't give these guys a chance. These guys gonna either turn to gangs or drugs. These dudes may not never have confidence in themselves again. All because you had some hater that either didn't know this kid, didn't like this kid, prejudged this kid, or mama wouldn't give him none. And that's why I always say, man, you're supposed to. This is just my opinion. You're supposed to put the best team on the field. You don't give a damn about all that. If this little guy is better than somebody at second base, he needs to be playing second base. If in little league, man, the right fielder is usually the bum. The second baseman and the right fielder are usually the bums. So it's a good chance because the guy's too small. He might be able to take a second baseman or a right fielder's job. The cool thing about Mookie Betts, he has one of the best arms in all of baseball. He could throw you out from the warning track. And he can go catch them balls, man. He got speed. So even that alone, you got a little guy with speed in baseball, man, that guy is Pudge Rodriguez wasn't no big old guy. Speed means a lot in baseball. But a lot of times they're looking for the tall guy with speed. Yeah, Tom Brady was cool, man. I watched Tom Brady struggle in Michigan, alternating snaps. You remember that? Mike Tyson was actually short for the heavyweight division, and his here Mike Tyson was a beast. Jordan was only 6'3". That was considered small. What Jordan? Michael Jordan was 6'6". Where you get your info from? Number one. If you talking about Michael Jordan, the brother was 6'6". He was told he was short in college. I'm sorry, in high school. And he was a bum when he got to North Carolina, but he developed and was an intricate part of some big wins in North Carolina. Are the high school baseball programs big and solid in South LA? I don't know that they are anymore. I don't know. Yeah, that's why you played right field, Ralph. You was a bum. Look, when I played Little League, when I played left field, because I played all positions but pitcher, but when I played left field and a good left-hand bat come up, they would switch me to right field for the left-hand batter. They'd be like, Kev, go over to right fielder, you go over to left. They would try to hide him in left, hoping the left-hander pulls the ball. So yeah, right field was terrible. And in Little League, the second baseman gets probably the least action. Second base and right field get the least action. My man said he left-handed, right-footed. Yeah, Jordan was 6'6". Besides Crenshaw, what LA inner high school baseball was considered a powerhouse? I don't know, bro, to be honest with you. We had some good teams everywhere, but I don't know, bro. I know out in Compton, a lot of good players came from Compton, so I'd have to think like Dominguez, probably. Shotty Mac said none. Shit. Who was beating Crenshaw then? Shit. I think Venice was pretty good, right? Yeah, we ran everybody up out of here tonight, man. I apologize to y'all. You know what I mean? I know y'all want to talk about some controversial topics involving individual gang members and ex gang members. Somebody sent me a video today where dudes are still asking, what about Kev? What about Kev? Nigga, what you want to know about me? Come on over here and ask me. Niggas be over there waiting for the dirt on Kev. Boy, when they get that dirt on me, boy, they gonna make all kind of videos. You putting a whole lot of extras on your Summit career. No, actually, I'm not. And I didn't just play at Summit. But no, niggas that know me know. Look, let me tell you a story I told on here before. And when I had Dia Fountain on here, check this out. We was grown as hell. We grown adults, right? And we decided to put together a Summit baseball game where all the Summit dudes came and we had a pickup game. 2 teams. We had about 20 players or so. And Dante Montgomery played for the Cardinals, played for Crenshaw High School. Dante Montgomery's dad and uncle, I believe, came to watch us play. And they remember me, right? They remember me. I didn't deal with them dudes. I wasn't a Cardinal. I didn't hang with them dudes. They remember me. And Dia Fountain pulls out the box scores. Dia Fountain pulls out the box scores, right? And they get to flipping through pages of all the Dodger games and some of the other games that Mr. Fountain has saved. Boom, they going through it. They like, God damn, Kev, man. Even Tracy Bernard Jones played safety or linebacker for Arizona State back in the day. But no, I was like, Kev, you wasn't shit. Kev, you wasn't shit. I said, nigga, you was the one striking out all the time. Oh, nigga, I didn't strike out. Boom. Bust open them books. Nigga, they couldn't believe I wasn't a perennial all-star every year. They couldn't believe I wasn't in Major League Baseball, fool. How am I putting extras on it? They was like, damn, nigga, you was getting hits all the time. Like, nigga, you was underrated. Like, nigga, why we wasn't talking about you, fool? I'm like, cause y'all was hating. Y'all didn't get to fuck my mama. Y'all didn't get to take my mama out on dates, nigga. I showed up with no father, no brothers at the games. And my mother wasn't talking to you fools. That's why y'all wasn't talking about me, nigga. I wasn't popular. So yeah, you can say I'm putting extras on it all you want. The books don't lie, nigga. The books didn't lie and give me hits every game, nigga. Books didn't lie and put them triples and doubles down there for me, nigga, and no errors, nigga, no striking out, nigga. I ain't doing no lying, nigga. And I was even better as a 10-year-old at Jackie Robinson. Probably some dudes in the jungles right now can't stand me because I was hitting home runs with no fence. I was damn sure all-star over there. Niggas can say what they want, man. I be telling you, man, it ain't a whole lot y'all could really say about me, dog. That's gonna really hurt my feelings. All them dudes still living right now. I mean, see the opposite for me, Don Don. When I played at Jackie Robinson, my friends used to hate on me because we didn't have a fence. They used to say park and recreations don't count. They used to be like, man, if you played at Van Ness Park or you played at Baldwin, y'all wasn't really baseball players. That's what got me to go to Summit. I wanted to play with my homeboys talking about they were so good, they were so great. I went to Summit. And I didn't hit that home run. Every home run I hit was a foul ball. I used to hit the hell out of a foul home run. I ain't got no home run trophies, man, except for when I played at Jackie Robinson. I hit the ball past an outfielder. I was good. My slow ass could run around 4 bases. Actually 3, but to get home. Looked up, 5 top closers all the time, and it said Mariano Rivera. I said him. Trevor Hoffman. I said him. Raleigh Fingers. I said him. Eckersley. I said him. I don't know if I said Goose Gossage. But of course, those are some of the best. Absolutely. No, but I told you, Spaceman, Bill Lee, he was one of the best. I said Wagner, dog. Wagner was one of the best. Thank you, Tom, for the comment. Appreciate it. Kevin, where's your baseball bat and your trunk? No, I got rid of all my baseball bats, man. Bring D and Randy Johnson back on Good History. Randy's my partner, man. Me and Randy go back to kindergarten. See, that's what I like about me too, man. Maybe some of y'all are the same. I don't know, but by me growing up in the hood from a 1-year-old, or how many ever months I was when we moved to the hood, I went to one school. I lived in one neighborhood. If we take away the 2 summers that I got kicked out the house, I always lived in that house and went to one elementary, one junior high, 2 high schools. I go back with a lot of guys, man, before the baseball, before the gangs, before the playerism, before the hustling. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are familiar with me. I mean, sometimes we got to look past social media. We got to look past YouTube. I got some real friends that's still alive. And they tell you the good about me, they tell you the bad about me. But it can't be a whole lot of bad unless it's a whole lot of hate. You know what I mean? Because people know me. People know what it is, man. And that's not to say I'm no hell of a dude or no bad dude or none of that. I'm just saying they know me. So they know when there be some bullshit spoken about me. Because it would have been spoken about me way back then. So I do got some real loved ones that I came up with, man, that's still here today. One of my favorites is Yolanda Victor. Yo-Yo from the hood. That's one of my good homegirls. Go back to kindergarten. Kid, man, you should go back and research and see how many guys play Little League World Series. I, I I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would do that. Misha G in the building. Search for my Louisville Slugger that I bought in Louisville, my mom's house. Man, I used to have Wilson baseball gloves signed by real Major League Baseball players. Man, somebody got me one day. Man, I had my gloves on the porch. Somebody came by and got me. Man, stole my gloves. Man, it has no sentimental value to them, and I'm sure they don't have it to this day. I would still have those gloves, man. Mike Edwards, Dave Edwards, Minnesota Twins, and Oakland A's. It was three brothers that grew up on 33rd and Wadsworth, on the corner of 33rd and Wadsworth, the northeast corner. Anybody from the low bottoms my age, you should know these cats, man. MC Hammer used to hang out with them dudes. He used to be on Wadsworth. They used to be playing long toss, and I would go out there and throw the ball with them. Used to party at Deer House in junior high, no middle school back then. Yeah, it was junior high for sure. Got a homie that was super jock in high school, had a lot of trophies, and now he wants to go to Hawaii to visit the volcano and throw all his trophies in because his kids ain't gave a shit about it. Hey, I feel you. But today's kids they different. I mean, we was different though. Keep it 100, we was different. Nigga didn't really cherish his mother. Nigga didn't really go out his way to help his mama. Nigga didn't pay his mama bills. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't give mama nothing but heartaches and pain, man. It cost her a lot of money on bail money or lawyer money. I always bought my own lawyers, but uh, they chipped in and bailed me out once. But the heartaches and pains of having to go sit in them long county jail visiting lines, man, and send money to your books and make sure you could eat and stuff like that, man. Our parents, I never gave my mother that love and respect that she deserved. In fact, tomorrow is her birthday. She would be 83 years old. So rest in peace, moms. I still got her with me right now. Take moms with me wherever I go. Um, so I regret that. A lot of times I wish I could do some things for my mama and go back and apologize to her, but she hear me right now. She right here. I got her ashes with me right now. Uh, yeah, moms used to come to prison to visit me, man. You know what I mean? So I was talking Pop Warner football, just messing around. Didn't go to high school in Houston. But kids today are worse than us, man. Our kids today, they don't know how to say thank you. They don't know how to call and say, Dad, I have a graduation in June. It's going to be here. They don't know how to call and say happy birthday. They may send a text and they may not send a text. They don't know how to show up and be there for you on your birthday. They don't know how to take you out to dinner for Father's Day. They don't know how to do any of that shit. And I may have told you guys before, I used to think it was me. I used to think it was my selfishness, my being off to myself, me not being there for them every single year of their life. But then I talk to homeboys that's way better dads that got plenty of paper, that buy their kids new cars, give birthday parties for their kids and all that. And they tell me their kids are worse than mine. Like my kids got like a communication problem. He tell me them kids is spoiled and they get mad if a nigga don't buy them whatever they want. These kids is grown. So yeah, it's the kids of this era, man. The kids of this era are just different. They worse than us. So you can imagine these next kids, man, that was born during COVID. These kids that was born after COVID, man, they growing up playing games all day on the TV, on social media, looking at a bunch of bull. And They don't respect their parents at all. I remember when we was kids. We was kids, and then even as I became an adult, when I would go shopping for my kids, remember Toys R Us? I would go to the toy store and buy the kids some toys. And I would see the white kids having tantrums going crazy, man. They be in the basket going crazy. They be knocking stuff off the counters and yelling and screaming and cussing at their parents. Little white kids. We are just like how white kids used to do crystal meth, and we thought it was a white issue. Just like crystal meth made it into the black community and tearing up blacks, our kids are doing the same shit white kids used to do. So yeah, there's no respect for the elders, no respect for their parents, none of that. I can remember back in the day, a lot of kids I grew up with, they loved their grandparents. Some of them was raised by their grandparents. They called their grandmama mama. And these kids now don't give a damn about a grandmama. What? We got whooped by our parents and neighbors' parents. I wish a neighbor would have tried to whoop me. Boy, that would have been the last whooping a neighbor ever gave me. But yeah, our grandparents used to pull out switches, man, and make you pick the switch. So you pick the switch you want to get your ass whooped with. And if you picked up a weak one, she was going to go get a strong one or tell you to go back and get a bigger one, nigga. Damn sure was going to get whooped with belts. Nigga. You better hide your pee-pee, hope that buckle don't wrap around your butt. See, I was a skinny kid. That buckle go around your body and hit your wee-wee, boy. That sucker hurt. That's worse than the whooping. Nigga, when you go get in the bed, nigga, your butt is stinging, but your thing is hurting, nigga. What? That's so real, cuz my son don't say nothing at home, but teachers call every week talking about he talk too much. That's like Tony Moore, man. Tony Moore, wife say he don't even talk at home. She say when he come home, he says he been talking at work all day. He don't want to talk. Leave him alone. This nigga talks as if this nigga don't never shut up. This nigga Tony Moore don't ever shut up, man. This nigga know about everything too, man. This nigga know about the whole wide world, man. Yeah, I remember teachers. I remember teachers had permission to whoop kids. You remember that, Shotty, or you was just a little too young? We used to get paddled, not me, but we our principal had paddles when I first started school. When I first got to elementary for a couple of years, man, maybe 2 or 3 years. Yeah, about my first 3 years. Add kindergarten, that's 4 years. You would get paddled at school. Mr. Smotherman, man, they had paddles. And when I first got there, they had paddles with holes in them. Then they went to like the ping pong paddle with no holes in them because parents was complaining. Yeah, man, real talk. I'm telling you, 702, you remember, dog. I'm telling you, man, the teacher at 118th Street, they used to let some teachers whoop you, dog. And your babysitters will whoop you, right? It's different now. I think Mr. Smotherman died when? Smotherman might have died in 1976, I think. That's cold, huh? Your name is Smotherman, and you smother on a chicken bone, right? Motherfucker had like a teachers meeting, what do they call them things? A banquet, and ate a chicken bone, man. And the chicken bone got caught in his throat, and they didn't know how to do the Heimlich maneuver. They didn't know how to get the chicken bone out this fool's throat. This fool smothered on that piece of smothered chicken. You remember that, Shotty? Hit you so hard you can't sit straight on it. Man, hell no, you couldn't sit straight on it. Was it a fish bone? Man, who's gonna choke on a fish bone? Man? It was a chicken bone. Or maybe I'm getting him confused with Big Crazy Boy. I don't know if you could choke on a fish bone, nigga. What kind of fish bone y'all be eating, nigga? Yeah, I think it was a chicken bone, though. Compton schools had paddles. We had guards and nightsticks. Damn, they had guards with nightsticks. Damn! Nigga, y'all was in YA. Nigga, y'all was in a youth authority. Who the hell told y'all that was a high school? Nigga, that was a youth authority. Man, they would give you an option of paddle or call your parents. Nigga, call my parents, nigga, because I'm going to duck that fade with moms and pops, nigga. The teachers in Tonga and Samoa still whoop students if they get out of line. That's what's up. I would have just stayed my butt at home then. Damn, Misha, you was that bad in elementary school? Nigga? That's how I used to plan my school year. I would pre-estimate how many swats I would get that year. Man, that's crazy. The only plan I had was not to get swat, nigga. Nah, I didn't get no whoopings, homie. I used to dodge and whoop. I mean, I got whooped. Don't get me wrong. I've been whooped before. Nigga. It wasn't a regular thing. I would run away. I would hide up under the house, nigga. You hide up under the house long enough, your mama won't even be mad no more. She just wants you to come in, eat some dinner, take a bath, and go to sleep so you could go to school in the morning. Pops didn't live with us, so I didn't have to worry about Pops. I remember I had a birthday. I think I got a picture. I'm pretty sure I got a picture. We had a party in my backyard. I'm not sure if my father still lived with us. I think he didn't. So I might have been 7, 8 years old. Matter of fact, I think it was a Halloween party or something like that. And I don't know what I did. I don't remember what I was doing wrong, but I did something wrong. And my father wanted to whoop my ass. I was not going for that. Remember, I'm 7, 8 years old. Nigga, I took off. I took off down the street and hid in some bushes until my father left. Nigga, I was not gonna let my father whoop me. Nigga, you crazy? I never got that whooping. After he left, I walked back home. Moms act like nothing ever happened. My brother took all the whoopings. See, he would be the one get all the whoopings. My uncle used to beat me with a frying pan. What? Oh, nigga, no wonder why you didn't gang bang, nigga. That would have been your gang name. James Frying Pan Cash. Niggas be like, what's up, cuz? What little frying pan at, nigga? Frying pan getting whooped, nigga. Frying pan in there getting his head knocked in. No, that's why you eat bread with buffalo fish to clear out the burns. Learned that in LA back in the day. What's up, my boy, Too Pretty Kenny? Too Pretty Kenny's chilling. I think, he got some health issues going on, but he's chilling. He's cool. I had to reach out to Too Pretty Kenny not too long ago. But he cool. My moms and uncles kept me in check. Nigga, yeah, that nigga with that frying pan kept your ass in check. I remember the homie Squally D, right? So my brother best friend, Boo, damn, my battery getting ready to die. Those stitching cars was the worst. So I would go over to Squally D's little brother house and we chilling. He about 3.5 years older than me. We would be on these CBs, these walkie-talkies, and of course we'd be talking about little small licks and shit. And Squally D would come home, man. He grab every pot and pan out the kitchen and come throwing them at Boob's head. So I feel you with that. That frying pan thing must have been an old school thing. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna hit you with a bat. I ain't gonna beat you up. But I'm finna throw these pots and pans at your head, though. Man, that shit used to scare the hell out of me. I used to be like, man, I hope I might have been in elementary. No, you know what? Yeah, I was probably elementary. I mean, I'm sorry, junior high school days. And I used to be like, man, I hope this fool don't throw none of them pots and pans at me. I used to be scared as hell, man. I'm probably 12 years old at the time because I started school early. Probably 12 years old, man. Watching this OG Crip nigga throw pots and pans, nigga. Mom and daddy wouldn't say nothing. I was like, damn, they probably scared of Squally too. Acting up in church will get you a Sunday after church. Man, look, some of the funnest times in my life. And he probably will deny it. He probably will never admit to this until he see God face to face. My grandmother used to send me and my brother to Sunday school when we would spend a night at her house on weekends. And when they passed that tray, my brother would take money out the tray. That nigga would take the money out. Man, them was the funnest times ever. I'd be like, let me get a quarter. Let me get 50 cents out that motherfucker. We leave with 50 cents in our pocket. We come back. I come back with $1. My brother come back with lunch. My brother had lunch money for the whole week. I bet he'd deny that shit if you ask him. But real talk. I said, man, this nigga taking money out the plate they passing around. That's a cold dude right here. I wasn't bad, man. I was a little innocent kid. I was just a copycat. I just wanted to be like him. I thought everything he did was so cool, except for when he got whooped. I'm like, I don't want none of that. If that come with cripping, nigga, I don't want none of that shit. Why you think I went to school so much? I didn't start ditching school till I knew how to get away with it. I used to watch this nigga ditch school and get caught. I thought about taking it a couple times. Okay, yeah, bro. Yeah, there you go. My bro was bad. Preachers stealing too. Not mad, bro. Yeah, the preachers, the preachers was stealing, but this is what my mama taught me. You know, because I thought Farrakhan was the biggest crook in America. And my mother sat me down in her living room one day. She said, look, son, she said, Farrakhan deserves every dollar he gets. I said, what about the mansions he got in Arizona and living good? He said, he deserves it all. I said, why? She said, because he provides a service. She said, he flies around and take money to get on the plane. He's giving a speech. These white scholars get a lot of money for a speech. These motivational speakers get a lot of money for speeches. Farrakhan is very motivational. He helps teach you guys about you and your history. And she said he needs security. You know, he got to make sure nobody's on his head. She said he deserves that money, man. So when mom told me that, I don't blame the preachers, man. I don't. I really don't. I understood what she was telling me. So preacher can only steal what you give him, man. You know what I mean? Nah, my mom, single parent in LA, tapped that tail to keep me right and put me in karate. That's what's up. They ain't stealing the offerings, it's for them already. They con you into giving to the Lord. Ain't nobody giving to the Lord. They giving to the house of the Lord. I ain't never seen nobody say they gave the Lord some money. I seen people ask the Lord for some money. You ever watch Good Times? Lord, we need to pay our rent. Lord, we need to come up with some money before we be living outside. I ain't never seen nobody say, I gave the Lord some money. That's your point, all right. Man, crazy days, right? Crazy days, man. I think that's why y'all don't believe in higher beings right now to this day. Y'all feel like y'all got cheated and tricked so much that you guys will refuse to praise the Lord, refuse to say grace, refuse to say a prayer before you lay down at night, and then you wonder why you why you got short hair in the back of your head, wondering why you got bunions on your feet, wondering why your baby toe look like it's swollen, wondering why you got hemorrhoids. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all women got calluses bigger than barefoot pookie on the bottom of your feet. My granny's preacher stole all of the money congregation made off selling barbecue dinners. He shook the spot. When you're going to interview an OG from the Bompton Mob, when the Bompton Mob OG does an interview with me, if you're unfamiliar with the stories, I'm going to try to reach out to some OG mobs, and they stood me up every time. This is a scam to me. I got to pay to go to heaven. Shotty man, you're not paying to go to heaven. You paying the preacher for his time, his sermon. Preachers put time in to learn the Bible. The preacher put time in to learn the word, man, and make sense of the Bible. The preacher's trying to get you some good advice, homie, and give you time, man. That nigga's sitting up in there for 2-3 hours. Some preachers have you in there for 5 hours. Of course, they get money for having a nonprofit. They get tax breaks. They get to buy property for cheap. Niggas say 99.99 on Sunday morning to get you in there. Everybody be lined up to go to heaven. I mean, you say what they want, man. The motherfucking pimps get more money than a preacher. The pimps ain't doing nothing but talking slick. They ain't got to stand up and preach a sermon for 2-3 hours. They just tell a bitch, hit that blade, bitch, and give me the money you made. Hit the blade and give me the money you made. Them the ones, nigga. Of course, a lot of preachers was ex-pimps, and a lot of preachers pretend to be pimps because they got every woman in the congregation wanting something. Nigga be like, you can talk to me. For any of those women out there in need, meet me after the service, and you can talk to me, and we'll keep this a secret. And the single mothers and some of the married mothers be like, oh, I got to go talk to the preacher. And after church service, they go talk to the preacher. The preacher say, Miss Johnson, just give me your phone number and I'll give you a call. The husband's trying to figure out why the preacher calling Miss Johnson. It's dinner time at the house. Girl, call me back when the husband go to sleep, or call me back when your husband go to work. You come talk to me and I won't tell nobody. And boom, them lonely hoes and them unhappily married hoes, they go to the preacher's house. Next thing you know, them hoes in handcuffs. Them hoes in handcuffs getting spanked. I won't tell nobody. Of course he ain't gonna tell nobody. He don't want you to tell nobody either. Preachers got a cold hustle, man. Them some cold players, man. Laying not just hands, but pipe too. Compton Double Rock Church, a nutty preacher went to jail, was rolling. What's wrong with rolling a Rolls Royce, man? I've seen a lot of preachers in Rolls Royces, man. Shit. When your woman get hot, when you get hot and bothered, Lord. All right, cuz my rent due. Pastor ain't got nothing on. You right about that. You right about that. How about you need some clothes? Pastor ain't got no clothes for you either. You right. You ain't got no gas to get to church. Pastor ain't trying to give you no gas to get to church. Where there's a will, there's a way. And the Lord said unto me, if somebody want to come to church, he can walk his ass down the street. Why is Cadillac parked at my aunt's house? Man, Rolls Royce is the preacher mobile. Absolutely, man. Or a big ass Cadillac. Most preachers start in the Cadillac before they advance to the Rolls Royce, right? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's why y'all up in here laughing like mother. Preacher laying pipe. That's the movie. Which way is... Man, I used to love Richard Pryor, man. Which way is up? Richard Pryor had a gang of movies back then. Before I bring this out to an abrupt ending, I'm going to let y'all know my battery on my camera is dead, and it's been bleeping for a while. So any moment, at any minute, this live will be over. Mind the pastor Richard Pryor played in the movie, facts on top of facts. You ain't lying, but you're wrong for talking about the church. Man, I'm talking with the church. Ain't that what they tell you? We not laughing at you. We laughing with you. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking with them. Went to see that at the movies. Popcorn. Bernie Mac and Richard Pryor played the best preachers. You tell them the facts. Preacher is their job, so they have to be paid for teaching the faith. So this is their job. Absolutely. And that job come with some perks. Baby, after the service, Miss Johnson, you just come on and talk to me. And we gonna make sure everything all right. I'm gonna say a prayer with you. She come over to the house and you holding her hand. Lord. All right, Marcus, you take it easy, man. You take it easy, bro. Marcus said, let me get out of here before the devil ruin my night. Marcus like, man, this nigga on devil time tonight. There is some anointed preachers out there, not all them false prophets. I know a couple good preachers myself, man. Some really good, honest preachers. Yeah, there are some good ones out there, though. False prophets, just like fake gangbangers. Damn, that's deep right there. A lot of preachers got 666 behind Kevin on the screen. A lot of preachers got criminal records, dog. And you know what else? I'm gonna tell y'all something too. You never met one. All right. Let me tell you, you need to meet Dada, the homie from the hood. He's not from the hood no more. He denounced all that when he was young. He's a really good, honest, sincere dude. You need to meet him. He'd be around. He'd be around. But so look, those ones will be judged, right? And those that judging them will be judged as well. Chris was giving y'all my way out. Damn, everybody just left when I said that. Then 4 more came back. Look, y'all, for those that just signed in, this live is about over. We're just waiting for my battery to go completely out on my camera, and then I'm gone. TD Jake's in trouble. Salute to you, Kim Mac. Peace in the chat. Absolutely. I'm definitely asking forgiveness after kill out. I'm telling you, man, you better ask for something. No one should get paid who works for church. No, that ain't right, man. That ain't right. That's like saying no one should get paid for those that work at Popeye's Chicken. Like you supposed to sell the people chicken, but I ain't supposed to get paid. The farmer is not supposed to get paid for keeping his farm up and milking his cows. You know, the cow is here to give us that just ain't right, Ricardo. That just ain't right, homie. Remember the one set the church up for a lick? Remember the one that set the church up for a lick? Not offhand, I don't. Nah, that's like the the waiter or the waitress at a food restaurant. He already working, right? And he brings you your food. You're not gonna give him a 10 or 12 or 15 or 20% tip. They just doing their job. They still get tips, right? Look, I said this to y'all before, right? Nowadays, and I kid you not, nowadays you go to certain restaurants. I mean, you could go to a 31 flavors. Where did I go today? You could go to Teriyaki Madness. These people don't provide no service for you. They take your order like 15 seconds. Boom, 15.99. Would you like to leave a tip? Tip pops up on the screen. Not only that, they keep a little jar now everywhere you go. Even it's a McDonald's by me got a jar hanging outside the window for tips. Even they get tips now. So I don't understand why a preacher shouldn't get paid to keep his church running. They gotta pay lights, right? They gotta pay for lights, power. You feel me? Or they could Jim Jones you and have you drink poison. They robbed him for $1 million worth of jewelry, and I don't remember that, Shouty. I don't remember that. But if he had $1 million worth of jewelry, he damn sure could have split some of that with the congregation. What type of preacher need that much jewelry? Nigga probably had a jury. No, that's probably all the jury he took from the congregation. Come see me. Material things are not gonna get you. Gay preacher is an oxymoron. Where did the gay preacher come from? But oh yeah, you're right. Gay and preacher. Absolutely. You're damn right. It's an oxymoron. Facts. Facts. Couldn't have said it no better. You know, I'm a little slow at times. I had to think about it. But you're right. Shotty Mac up, he collected the insurance money. Crystal, I was thinking the same thing. Get all the jury from those in the congregation. And these material things won't get you into the gates of heaven. Material things do you no good. You should hand these things over and get your life on track. And they give the preacher the jury. The preacher go get insurance on it. Preacher don't care about getting robbed. He might even rob himself for the insurance money. You damn right, Crystal. What up, what up, what up, DJ? You hear that battery got extended life, but the more I talk, the more it's about to go out. Preacher in law get money. Oh, so this is what I was going to tell y'all, for those, particularly the women that never been to jail or prison. You got inmates that become preachers too. They be preaching that gospel to you, boy. They have prayer. They have Bible study. Some of them even get a job in the jail church. They get to go to church and either play the piano or speak to you. I wonder if Farrakhan actually was behind Malcolm. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that are taking place with our U.S. government to keep us divided. That's for sure. And it's a lot of people that actually undercoverly work for the government. It's another fact. Your neon light is turning devil red. Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. I know that battery telling me it's finna go out is dead red. Crip church with Kim. Nah, y'all see the crippin' preacher though? Be crip walking and shit, shaving his hair off. That dude is hilarious. Got multiple homies come and turn Muslim. A lot of people turn Muslim for sure. In prison too. Kenny Carter, fatigued, just got out of prison for killing a black gay preacher in 72 when he was 17. I remember that. I read the case. What's his crimey name? I don't know why I can never remember his crimey's name. I always forget his crimey's name. It's a big name too. Yeah, unfortunately, it's corrupt. Kev, I bought a camera, but it don't do much without an SD card. It don't do much without an SD card. Get you a camera with an SD card. Why would you have a camera with no SD card? Yeah, Big Miz. Yeah. Kev, I bought a camera. Man, we know where everybody got their start from. We know who presented all these guys to the world first, man. I see a lot of comments about this, that, and the other, including yesterday, and I don't respond. But come on, man. If we could pump up one channel, we could pump up the other, man. We know where these dudes got started at. We know how these dudes' story became so infamous and have you wanting for more. Come on now. Let's get that part out too. I remember a dude who supposedly killed Malcolm X got out. It's two brothers, right? Shout out from Cambodian Town, Long Beach, LBC up in here, man. What up? What up? What up? Black Warrior Spirit for real, man, for real. Yeah, you could go to the pawn shop, man, and get you a camera with an SD card. Eddie Haythorne, that's him. Thank you for that. I always forget Eddie Haythorne's name, man. I actually have a video. I'd have to find it though, of Eddie Haythorne while in prison. Just it's nothing going on. So it gives you a visual of what Eddie looks like in his older years. The guy who filmed it and sent it to me actually paroled recently, so he's at home. He's at home chilling. He got out doing a life sentence. And he sent it to me a long time ago and told me as long as he was locked up, not to show it. So I would have to go find it. Ain't nobody got time for immature dudes, absolutely. But yeah, Eddie Haythorne and Kenny Carter. Pump Up Courtesy Flush channel. Check it out, big dog. Courtesy Flush, man. Shout out to you and your channel, homeboy. Keep it 100, though. Keep it balanced. Keep it fair. Where'd you get your start at, though? Kenny Carter is definitely Bunchy Carter's brother. Yeah. Kev, if you still lived in your old hood, would it be hard for you to stay free? Absolutely. Fucking yeah, it would be hard for me to stay free. Goddamn right it would be. Shit. Even in my maturity years in my YouTube career. But you know what? Guarantee you this. Good looking out, Shotty. Guarantee you this. If I still lived in the house that I grew up in, I would have made the back garage into a studio, and brothers would become, I would have a lot more interviews, man, because people would be able to just come to the studio. Let me switch cameras real quick. Yeah, excuse me, my battery died. So yeah, people would be able to come over and actually do videos, be able to book shows and shit. Brick would be as well outside looking in. It's a good thing. Definitely would be hustling if you went over. I don't know if I would be hustling though, because hustling kind of played out amongst the people I know. Like the cocaine is so bad, smokers don't even smoke cocaine where I live at no more. It's so stepped on that they don't even get high no more. They could smoke baking soda by just grabbing baking soda and putting on a pipe if they want to and save their money. Never been into the meth thing and none of that. I can't say I would be selling dope. I definitely don't think I would be selling no drugs. But what would happen is guns, homies having licks up, homies coming through with stolen goods. You know what I mean? Homies running from the police will still be running to my house to hide, right? So there's other reasons why I wouldn't be free, but it wouldn't be from selling drugs. Crap games, never know who gonna get shot or who gonna get robbed, right? But you have to keep an arsenal in the hood because where I live, a lot of enemies knew where I lived. Over the years, a lot of dudes, either through hustling or just driving through the neighborhood, would see us hanging out. They actually knew where I lived. Because where I live, we didn't have a lot of gangbang problems where I live. So when you come through and you see a gang of Crips on one block, they already know that's the hangout. Damn sure the sheriff and LAPD. I think the sheriff by now probably would have set me up. I think if I still lived in that house, the sheriff was so mad that they could never get me like they wanted to get me, that they would have set me up by now. And then all the rats that run around that be hating on me and shit, I'm sure the rats would have turned me in by now if I was still involved or indulged in crime. So yeah, I'm out of here, y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. I have not spoken to Lil Max since the Nipsey trial. He was always a solid individual, always with the business. He had his good years, and nobody could take that away from him, man. Hey, I'm out of here, man. Salute y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the cash outs. Appreciate y'all. We be back at it. Not tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll see y'all Friday. Peace.